Her uncle is the Undertaker. Her dad is Kane. Like, she's got quite the pedigree herself. Now, none of these women hold the 8-man WCW Special Series Tag Team 8-man championships, right? None of them. So we are going to have our very first match, our very first winner. We have seen the men's version of this, but tonight the women getting their shot at it as well. That's what I'm talking about, Grady. Show people, like, I get it. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the bell notification so you don't miss any time we go live. Share the video. But look, I'm saying, okay, you go share it on Facebook. You share it on X. You share it on Twitter. Whatever. X if you're nasty, right? But you share it on all those things. Share it with a family member or one of your friends that said you weren't going to be a good sharer. Like when you were growing up, they're like, you don't share very good. Well, share the Totes video with them and show them right now. Not only am I a good sharer, but you're welcome. Your eyes and ears are about to get a little treat. You know what I mean? Because you've been a good boy or a good girl today, but now I've just proved you wrong. I can share.
The following contest is a fatal four-way tag team match and is for the WCW Extreme, the Tag Team Classic Championship. Introducing first, the Universal Women's International Champions and the Universal Women's World Tag Team Champions, The Order.
It's funny, they had to stop saying the titles. You look at Jane, the very first Universal Grand Slam winner. Won every single women's Universal title there is. No man has done it. No woman has done it. Jane is the only one currently wearing the Universal Divas Champion, and Angela Hart, the United States Champion and the Universal Champion. Oddly, not carrying down all of their belts here tonight, but having a shot at another set of titles. So the Order of the Phoenix, that's another group. Like you've got now the Hart Foundation, the Order of the Phoenix, and the women's NWO version. But those are your three big factions on the women's side. There are some other ones that are starting to grow. There are some women in some other factions. Like we have a couple of mixed factions where it's 4 guys and a girl, 3 guys and 2 girls. But these starting to grow, and it looks like Witcher's starting to grow the bikers. Right now, only 2 of them, but still out there.
And their opponents, first, the Outlaws.
And look at this, the greatest women's world champion in WCW history, forming the tag team right now with Rebecca. Coming down, haven't got to see a lot of them, but brand new look for Aussie, wanting to get her hands maybe on a Grand Slam championship herself. So doing the stuff that needs to be done to get that working. But you got to believe that this has got to be one of the better tag teams. Anybody that Ozzy would have picked. But now also Rebecca, who is a multi-time champion as well. And these 2 women now wanting to step foot into the tag team division. Obviously, discussing the strategy, what is going on, how they want to attack this. This isn't going to be your normal tag team match. To win the 8-man tag team title match, or the 8-woman tag team titles, it is a 8-man tag team tornado. So you got 4 teams in a tornado-style elimination match. You have to completely eliminate the other team. So in the beginning, probably not a lot of strategy going on. You just got to start doing some stuff, start getting some people out. However, when you get to the end of that match, when you get towards the end of it, you've got to start thinking smart. Is my tag team partner still in the match? Okay, they are. There's 1 here and 1 here and 2 here. Let's get out the 2 people over here. That way maybe we can keep the advantage. And then if your tag team partner got eliminated, you got to start looking at, okay, well, mine did and theirs did, and there's still a whole team here. We've got to maybe team up right now for a brief period of time and at least get one of them out to keep it on the up and up, to keep it fair. Because if it gets down, and we've seen this the last couple matches, where it's gotten down to one team versus one person, like, it's pretty much all over but the crying. Man, I really appreciate that, Temple. Really appreciate that. Really, really like that. I appreciate that. Yeah, there's it took a while to start finding some E-Federation owners, people that run E-Federations, that write the storylines, that do the things.
Making their way to the ring, the WCW Women's World Champions, the Authority.
That do it in a really good way, you know. So took a little while to start finding that. Now we're starting to find, you know, more and more of them, but always down to support other E-Federations for sure. We do a few other things on the channel as well. Matter of fact, when I get through this season of NCAA, we're going to start an NCAA stream as well, where we're showing the games and I'm showing the recruiting, and maybe we do a little bit of teaching. Been having a lot of fun with the game. I really want there to be one more update, or they fix some things, some other things before we do that. But we do some shooter game stuff too here and there. We do some other, like, you'll see other series on the channel, but this is the bread and butter. This is what we do. This is how we grow. The other stuff technically doesn't do as well, but look, to be fair, I'm going to have fun. We're going to have fun on the stream. We're going to stream what we want to stream and do what we need to do. Jane's been really well. She was a little sick for a little while, but she's been doing well. We're still looking to really get back into doing the fun with Totes and Jane. The problem is, I've been sleeping in. That's the problem.
And their opponents, the Bikers.
Bikers now making their way down to the ring as well. You look at the Witcher and the Sorceress, and then it kind of makes you wonder, is this the reason why Rebecca went out and found a tag team partner, and not just any tag team partner, but you know about the epic battle between Witcher and Becky. That had been going on for a while. Becky kind of getting the upper hand in a few things. Witcher winning out in the end and retaining the rights to her motorcycle. And then going out and finding the Sorceress. So starting to grow the Bikers on the women's side. Seeing how the women factions, like the Order of the Phoenix, has done. Seeing how the others, like the NWO. Now you look at the other thing, and you look at the judge, and you look at Victoria Van Diver. Again, two world-class champions, right? Forming a tag team. But I don't think they're looking to form a big faction. They just wanted to form a tag team. I think that's all Becky and Ozzy are doing. Probably not some big faction. But I'm pretty sure Witcher's got some bigger plans. You know, I hear the rumblings that are going on in the back, and it seems like she kind of filled out the men's side of the faction and now looking to add more to the women's side. This is probably a little bit of a test with her and with the Sorceress to see how they do. But they start seeing some success. That's probably going to breed something where more and more women are going to want to come in and be a part of that. So really big. Hey, what is going on, Jesse Jackhammer? Welcome to the stream, brother. Jesse from the LTD. From Blaze Radio over there. McWayne, what is happening, brother? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, no, I checked you out today. I said I'd check you out last night. There's a few more that I need to check out, but don't know who they are, so I'm going to have to watch Shockwave again. Hope they show up. I've checked out a few other people, but it just wasn't. They don't have the e-fed, so. But yeah, we have a lot of fun here doing what we do. And look at that. Witcher flying through, hitting now, trying to, almost like she's stalking Jane. Victoria Vandiver wondering what's going on there. Grabs Angela, goes to throw her. Angela stops somehow. Becky getting thrown up into the ring. And the sorcerer, or the sorceress, over there with Jane, throws Jane into the ropes now, trying to sneak up on Ozzy, understanding, and all these women better understand something. Of all the women in the match right now, we do have the WCW World Champion in Judge Julie Justice, but the one I would be looking to get out right now, Ozzy. She'd be number one on the hit list. The sorceress right now trying to take Ozzy on by herself and it not working. Jane hitting her with the cutter, rolls up the leg. And only a 1 count. Ozzy getting things turned around in the ring. And here we go. On the WCW World Champion hits her with the last dance of Mary Jane. And somehow Judge Julie Justice kicks out. Hey, I appreciate that, Tammy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I have to say, welcome to the stream, sister. Yeah, I used to think that Witcher didn't like that. I said it a couple times. I was like, oh, she probably thinks. And then I stopped saying it, and Witcher was like, what are you doing? You say it. You call them brother. You call me sister. I was like, all right, I'm in. It's how I talk anyway. Congratulations, you two, on the engagement. Now, again, if you guys have wrestlers, though, and you guys want to be a part of the WCW universe that we got going on right here, upload your wrestler using the hashtag Totes. That's hashtag TOTES. Guys, also go check out McWayne's channel. I know we got a lot of new people here. What is going on, Julian? Welcome to the stream. But go check out McWayne. He is a great division content. He does other stuff too, don't get me wrong, but does a lot of raids and a lot of different stuff, a lot of heroic things on the Division 2. So go check out his content. It is amazing. My name is Totes McGoats, or Frankie Two Fingers when I'm doing the announcing. But yeah, if you're new here, what we do is we create all the wrestlers. We create all the title belts. I got to say most of the wrestlers because it is most of them. But all the created wrestlers, we create all of them. We create all the title belts. We create all the arenas. I write the storylines. I write the cards. We make the matches. And then I turn off the commentary. I watch it live as you watch it. I just do the announcing. But look, Mom, no hands. And a huge pin. The champion, the WCW World Champion, putting the pin on the Sorceress. And look at the state of that pin. Jane, in a crazy-looking pin that I have never seen, ends up pinning Becky as well. So this is where we start getting down to some different things. This is where we start getting down. Two people have been eliminated. And now the former Oh, that is Victoria's finisher. Hits Shane with it. Rolls up both the legs. One. And somehow only a 1 count. Man, you would have thought that would have ended the night. But you see the Sorceress and Becky leaving. But now you've got to look. Witcher and Ozzy kind of need to maybe team up a little bit and start getting out these other wrestlers. It would not do either one of them any good to be eliminated or eliminate each other at this point. Angela Starr going for the stop sign. Not getting it, however, and Jane throwing down Victoria Van Diver, setting up, but look at this, her tag team partner. Well, Victoria Van Diver ends up saving Judge Julie Justice, thought it was turned back around. Jane jumps into the ring, and now, just to show you that no good deed goes unpunished, Victoria Van Diver, look at the state of this pin. 1, 2, 3, and Jane eliminates Victoria Van Diver on a crazy pin. Now, Angela trying to eliminate Witcher, and does. Aussie trying to, and this would be a mistake. Right now, Aussie and the lady she is trying to pin, Judge Julie Justice, really need to team up, because it is looking more and more like Jane and Angela Starr will become three-way champions. Typically, you're only allowed to win 2 belts, but when you're talking about the WCW Special Series of title belts, you can win 2 normal belts and one of those belts as well, and that is the shot they have here tonight. Oh, Jane takes it from Aussie. Angela tries to save Jane. That does not work out so good. Judge Julie Justice on the ground, on the outside. For some reason, Charles Robinson sitting over by the judge. Remember, the judge, the current WCW World Champion. Aussie, the greatest WCW World Champion we have ever seen. But do they realize Judge Julie Justice and Aussie should be now, the judge getting ready to put the finisher on Angela Starr, gets her rolled over, hits her with it. But Jane already breaking up the the pinning maneuver right there. And stayed in long enough to save her tag team partner Angela, and then this is where the mistake happens. This is Aussie's finisher. And if Aussie pins her, she will have almost sealed her fate. 2, 3, and now the Order of the Phoenix in a 2-on-1 match against Aussie. Almost no chance for Aussie to survive this. But then again, if anybody could do it, you would think it would be Aussie. What is going on? Blazed Radio, welcome to the stream, brother. Now, Herbie, you welcome to the stream too, brother. I see you. I see what you're doing out there. Now, if you guys, again, a lot of new people here, so if you guys don't know, go check out Blaze Radio. We were talking about him earlier. Go check out Blaze Radio. Runs his own E-Federation called the LTD, so go check that out. Go check out Temple Plays, runs his own E-Federation as well, so go check him out. And that has got to do it. Hits her with a cutter. 1, 2. And look at this. This is why Aussie, an amazing world champion, but now Jane setting up for the last dance of Mary Jane. And, oh, thought she was going to get it in. Doesn't. Is this going to be the thing Aussie does? No. Angela hits her with her finisher. And the Order of the Phoenix will walk away as your brand new WCW Special Series 8 Women Tag Champs.
And the new WCW Extreme, the Tag Team Classic Champions, the Order.
So the rich get richer as the Order of the Phoenix win the women's 8 women tag team